September 20th, 2022. What we're going to talk about today, I thought it would just be a little bit of fun here. We're going to talk about dating, love, or love spells really real. But first I'm going to read something to you from my past that a lady wrote to me. I had a good relationship with this lady for about a year and a half when I was in high school. It says, "Dear Tim, you know, since we've been together, my whole life has changed. All I do is think of the both of us being together. It's really great having a boyfriend that really cares. If something ever happens to us, I want you to know how much you've helped me to understand life much better. You've shown me so much. I don't want you to forget that I'm not like the other girls. I'm just me. And me loves you very much. You're one and only." And she put Bunny, but that's not her name. And I want you guys to see this. Now, this is not the lady that I married. This was a lady that I dated for a year and a half. We were just too young at the time. And me and my son were going through some books and stuff, and he see this, and he said, it sounds like something that's almost like somebody, made up or something. I said, no. I said, this lady was real. Now what we're going to do, we're going to talk about that in a second here. And some people are genuine. Some people are truthful. I believe in always telling the truth about things. This lady had great charisma. And when we dated, when we would go places and stuff, we would have people sometimes even think we were even brother and sister. They would think we were brother and sister, even. But we clicked like two magnets coming together. But what we're going to talk about today is dating and love spells too. And we'll just go right to the magic part. Is it possible? No. Love spells are not real. Crystals will not bring you love. Only you yourself and what you radiate to another person is going to give you that ability. Okay, guys? Now, I'm going to give you a couple stories. Oh, you guys love my stories, don't you? Remember, I went to a lot of different classes, a lot of different meetup groups and different things. And I went to a tarot card group. Oh, got talking to this one guy in this tarot card group one night. And this guy, he was rich. He was looking for a gal. And let me say this. No matter, the problem with all this is there's always a compromise, okay? If the money's the most important thing in your whole life, that should make you happy. But you might not never have that ability to have real true love, though. See, because, it's just what's important to you in the sense. And let me get on with this. This guy, he spent lots of money on magic spells. He spent lots of money on crystals. One night, he's got this crystal. And he showed to me it's supposed to bring him basically love from some lady who would be attracted to him. And he spent $300 on this crystal. I was thinking, oh my God. And never did nothing for him. Now, it comes to a point where people get so obsessed with certain things that they lose sight, of what they really should be looking at. And this guy, he had his own house. I'm sure he was a millionaire, no doubt in my mind. He did have $1 million in the bank, big old farm out in the Kansas side. And it's amazing the people that I have run across in my lifetime too. I've been, in one sense, I've been so blessed in the sense of looking and seeing all the different people and things out there in that sense. Because you learn by these people, by watching and seeing, and how it all goes. But anyway, getting on with this, I was going to tell you, I took him over one night. Like I say, at that time period, I was going through a divorce and stuff, and took him over here off a 24 highway to a bar over here where I knew there was some gals just about what he was looking for and stuff. But women, there's lots of women out there, that's all they look for is money. I mean, that's all they want is money. I mean, but people need to think about something. It don't matter if it goes, guy to gal, gal to guy. When the money runs out, is that person still going to be with you? I doubt it. Because when the money runs out, they're probably going to run out. But anyway, I go over there, take him over there, and this gal, one of these waitresses I knew, she was probably about a 9.5, what she looked like. But she didn't sense anything off him. He didn't sense anything off her, really. And I was thinking, she just thought he was just average country hick Joe Blow. Well, he wasn't just average country hick Joe Blow. Like I say, I'm sure he had definitely $1 million in the bank. And something she'd probably regret too. I was thinking, oh my gosh. And I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, you don't even know what you're walking away from one thing. And then he was actually, I mean, he was like, he was like, well, she's got, she's a little flabby around the waist. She wasn't flabby, put it this way. She could have been a model. But this guy later on, like I say, he spent lots of other money. But they just, you get too picky. But like I say, I mean, put it this way. If this gal, you compared to cars, she was a Ferrari or Lamborghini compared to a Corvette. So she was definitely, and then she didn't sense anything that this guy had any money either. So it just, just another thing. But one example, I'll give you another example. I'm at the Oneness group. And this gal, she's got it all. She's got a great job. She's got money too. This is out in Lee Summit, not on the Kansas side this time. But she's angry because she can't find a guy. And the thing of it is, I mean, here you go. She's talking to the head guy in the Oneness group that's running the Oneness group there. And she said, I just don't understand. And then they also do magic like spells. They believe they can infuse energy into coins and different things like that to bring them more money and stuff. I mean, there's so much of this out there and different things. Like I say, most of it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's not real. So don't spend your money. Don't spend your time on it. That guy, like I said, that's one other thing I was going to say. And finally, in the end, he gave away that crystal. He just gave it away. But he spent like $300 just on that crystal like it was nothing. Well, it was nothing to him. Anyway. But these people, they're on a path that they don't never get off, because the thing of it is, they're never going to be able to, they wanted their power. They wanted their money. But then they don't have their love. They don't have a real relationship. They don't have stuff, which isn't good. Getting back to the Oneness lady, she, like I say, I mean, she was skinny. She was about, if I remember, she's about 6 foot tall and stuff. Unbelievable. And I was thinking, I mean, she's good. I mean, she could have walked in any place and picked up a guy. But she was giving off such bad energy. You could just tell. I mean, and nobody wanted to have anything to do with her in that sense. All the time I was there, she never found nobody. And I mean, hopefully she did. I mean, you always want to hope that for the best for people, certain things like that, but I don't know. It's just unbelievable, some of this stuff you see. But money ain't gonna buy you happiness. People think that. Well, money can make you a lot easier. Yeah, definitely money's good to have. I have no problem with that. But the problem of it is, it ain't gonna buy happiness, guys. I mean, like I say, when that money runs out, they're gonna run out. I mean, to be loyal and true to something, it's a lot more important, definitely, in that sense. But it just amazes me. I mean, my ex, when we got together, we compromised. I didn't really want to compromise. What I mean by that is, like, she was overweight. I was more health conscious. There was other issues and stuff. And it's like, well, I can change. I can do this. I can do that. She didn't change. And I would never recommend people to go into a relationship that if they say they're going to be able to change. I don't think that's a good thing. I think you need to take the person at hand. If you basically click and you guys like the same things, definitely so. But it's not good. And then it can pull you down too. I mean, her family, they had gatherings every weekend and stuff, and I mean, I got to the point, I actually gained weight. I mean, and I had to get it back off down the line because it was getting ready. I mean, I was way overweight. I mean, it was like, at one time I got back up, I was back up to about, oh my God, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying to think here. 320. I mean, I got to the point where I couldn't even breathe. It's like, no way, this is it. And then that was another downside of when the relationship started to take turn, because it's like, you can't do it. You got to find people that like to do things that you like to do. And that's a big problem. And then you got the other ones out there, they're just angry in general and looking for anything, basically just, I seen a deal on YouTube a couple days back here where this heavy-set gal was knocking people that like being healthy and stuff. And I thought, well, maybe if some of these heavy-set gals that weigh 300-400 pounds go to the hospitals here, go to these people when they're laying in bed from heart disease, and they see them laying in bed on those respirators. Now, my dad, one time he did gain a little bit of weight, but he got it back off because he got diabetes, and he got it back off. But in the end, it can damage your heart, your blood vessels, and then in time, it will get you. If you see people lay on those respirators day in and day out, it's not good. Not good. So, I mean, it's to each his own. But they're the ones in the end that's going to pay. And I sure don't want to be laying like that. Definitely not. That's why I walk every day and try to stay physically fit. But getting back to this, like I say, and me and my ex, we still talk, but like I say, it just, two totally different things. Two totally different things. But what I showed you in the beginning here, that other lady I was with about a year and a half, I mean, we, like I say, it was just like a spark. Two flames. Yeah, definitely. And that's good. And like I say, everybody liked her. I mean, guys liked her, gals liked her. And we never fought. Never fought in a year and a half. Can you imagine? Never having an argument. Never having it's amazing how it's just grinding. So many of these women grind on everything. Now, I remember back when I was in school, or this was about out of school. No, I was out of school, excuse me. And had some friends. We were going to go to this is a place that used to be called Pizza Inn. There's, of course, you guys know Pizza Hut, and there's Pizza Inn. And I'm out with this gal, and the thing of it was, we were in a group. We had probably about 6, maybe 8 people with us, and there's like this other person who was one who was driving. We was going to go Pizza Inn. It's like she gets, the gal that I was with goes, well, if you guys are going to Pizza Inn, I just want to go home because I don't like their pizza there. And it was like, how can people be so unflexible about things? Now, she did go because I said, well, wait a minute. I said they got sandwich. I think they had sandwiches and other different things, or you could just even have a pop if you weren't gonna, if you didn't like their pizza. But that's the problem. That's the problem. And, people are just unbelievable anymore on certain things. But this was way back. And this was like, how can somebody be so inflexible? But I see lots of people like that. And I see lots of people, and they just can't flex. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that can eat egg and toast, an omelet in the morning, but I can eat a pizza. I could even eat a hot dog for breakfast if I needed to. I'm not going, oh, that's terrible. But these people are like, oh, I can't do that. That's just unreal. Yeah, but see, that's not the kind of person I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the people like that, because that's the people you don't want to be around. If they can't flex, if they can't do different things, if they can't have fun, it's not really worth it in the end, guys. It's definitely not. Check that out, guys. Pretty cool. That one. But do love spells work? Does crystals work? No, they do not. Don't spend your money on them. Probably millions of dollars a year is spent on that. It's a waste of your time. I was thinking, it's better when you, if you can speak to a person, or they can speak to you and start a conversation, it's as easy as that to end up going out on a date. These things anymore are just, oh my God, and just unimaginable. I just can't believe the things I see. Oh my, not good at all. Now, I did this video today because I wanted to have a little bit of fun. See, I like having fun. Oh, there's my motorcycle. It's the Independence, Missouri. Oh my God. Now the little dog's barking. If you guys have ever heard the videos, some of the videos I've done, the little dog's barking in the back. Oh my. Yeah, they had a big old shootout, I think, out of Blue Springs. 2 biker groups out there. 4 of them got shot a couple days back here. Interesting. Anyway, that's what this video is not about. But well, they always got to interrupt me when I'm trying to do a video, right, guys? So anyway, getting back to this, where was I at? I've lost my train of thought now. But anyway, gotta have fun, gotta have a good time. Can money buy you happiness? No, I don't believe it can. I sat with too many ladies on the Kansas side that had money. I mean, I said I'm over here in Independence, and I believe in independence. Like I said, I grew up over here. Some people don't like it. Some people will even call her. I didn't know this one gal, this Kim that I went to school with. They even were saying that the San Calgon was considered the white trash. And I guess carnival deal is what they call it, the white trash carnival deal. But I don't know. I always thought Independence was pretty clean, pretty cool place. I mean, it's got, since this pandemic deal that happened, it kind of went downhill when you got 10 or 11 people living in these houses each and stuff. Some of this stuff's not good. But if they clean up the bad guys, it won't be bad. And some of them, they get some every so often here. But anyway, getting on with that. Like I say, yeah, I mean, I think having fun is very important. But I sit with many ladies that, like, I went and danced. I precision dance. That's why I call it precision dance, because you have to dance at a certain pattern. Waltz, East Coast swing, West Coast swing, all that and everything. And these women, I mean, you know, they got, you know, they probably got money to burn. Some of them do. I had one gal even offer me $50,000 one time if I'd go out with her for a year, and I turned her down. You know, truth and honor is a lot more important. I mean, you can sell your soul to the devil, I guess. But, I mean, you're probably not going to be happy. But, compromising is not a good thing either. Finding somebody that you click with. Like I say, I had one gal that, but we were just too young at the time. That was some of that. That was the only problem we ever had, really. But we never argued. We always got along. I mean, can you imagine? Now, my ex that I was married to for 18, ugh. I mean, the problem with that was it was just crazy stuff. I mean, her family, I mean, we had to be down there every weekend. We had to be at events every weekend. It was like it was mandatory. That's what, definitely another thing, if, you know, you want to check out either which way, guy or gal, you want to make sure that the mother or fathers don't control the daughters or the sons. I mean, my God, my parents, when they were alive, I mean, even when I was dating, when I was in high school, I mean, they didn't care where I went, in the sense, and as long as I, you know, didn't get into trouble, didn't do drugs or nothing like that. The lady that, like I said, I was with for a year and a half, she had some great parents too. I mean, she had a sister, and they went all over, did different things, and had fun and stuff too, and there were no problems. Got along with her family good. I mean, got along. I mean, but when mommy wants to control the daughters and tell them what to do, how to do it, and everything else, it's not good. And then, you know, they take over the son-in-law's lives and everything else. That's scary enough, isn't it, right there? But getting on with this, you know, the thing of this is you got to have fun. And I've seen, like I say, lots of people that are very unhappy, but they have their money, so they can go at night and, you know, go back to their big mansions and homes and be alone. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Now, they can buy people. Sure, yeah, they can buy people. But what happens when the money's gone? I doubt those people are going to be there. Here you go again, you know. Anyway, like I say, I just wanted to make a little video. And it's getting fall, and that's a lot of times when people start looking to go out and date some, get together, because it's getting closer to winter time. We all know that, right, guys? But I don't know. One other thing I would say, I think it's great when women speak to a man and they talk. It opens the conversation up, or vice versa. I mean, I speak. I mean, you know, if I see something that I like, and I think it's maybe halfway decent. I'll speak. But like I say, you know, it just depends on what you're looking for, what makes people happy. Like I said, some of the casinos I've been up to and stuff, I've seen things where I see these women, they sit there and, I mean, they got money to burn, but they're very unhappy because they don't have nobody. Yeah, but that was the trade-off. You know, EE Arts, I'm not affiliated with any of the YouTube channel. You know, they talk about this. I don't know what he did. I think I don't know what he was doing. I mean, I don't know if it was stocks or something else or whatever he said he was doing. But anyway, I guess he got out of it. I mean, the thing of it is, because in time, all this stuff is just, I mean, it's control. It doesn't buy you happiness. You can't buy happiness. You have to get on. It's like, maybe it'd be like this. Maybe if you're out in the ocean and you can surf, you get up on that board, you got to grab that wave and ride that wave while that wave's up. You know, that's the cool thing. And that's the only, each wave that comes in is going to be unique. It's going to be different. You know, I mean, that's a fun thing. That's the experience. That's the learning. That's the ride, guys. I mean, if you don't have that, you know, it's just the same thing day in and day out. And I don't know. But check that web out, guys. That spider. See? I know what I'm looking for when it comes to, I'm looking for somebody that's halfway healthy, that likes to be active, that likes to have fun. Somebody that can flex. Somebody that can eat pizza for in the morning for breakfast, or a hot dog, or can have just an omelet. You know, it's just, one, it's not, you know, willing to go out and do different new things. There are a lot of other things I still want to do. And I mean, I'd like to go, actually I'd like to go, never got to go ski, snow ski. I'd like to try skydiving. That'd be kind of cool too. I know a lot of people do it. Check it out and stuff. But, you know, there, you know, so many other things. Maybe some more watercrafts. I have jet skied before. I do know how on the old type jet skis. And then they come out with the wave runners, so people couldn't stand. But I don't know. You know, life's an adventure, guys. You want to get out and have some fun. There are things that are coming here shortly, and some things, more events that are going to take place, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, I just wanted to do a fun video today. I want to talk a little bit about dating and have some fun with it. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open, stand in the light, and have a good one.